Hey YouTube, how we doing today? Well, a little while ago, I brought you Mr. Jenkins' first book. Gonna leave a little card right up here to the book reviews I've done. You can find it in there. I highly recommend reading them. Seriously, I really do. Well, this is the second book by him. I know it's been out for a little while, and yeah, I know I'm just bringing it to the channel. So stay tuned right after we roll that intro, and we're gonna get right into this guy. Alrighty, YouTube, thank you so much for staying past that intro. Now, as you can see, the book's title is called On Assimilation, A Soldier's Return from War by Leo Jenkins, whom I consider one of the, penultimate warrior poets of our time. Now, let me back this up. Alright, well, heck. Sorry, I'll get to that part I bookmarked in a moment. Now, in Leo's first book, he talked about what he had to do in order to become a ranger medic, and his experiences, his time at war, and what made him transition out. Well, this book picks up right from there, and it's important, I think, for every vet to take a read of this, because honestly, I went through parts of this as well. When you serve for a long time, you know what time of day you have to get up. You know where you have to be, when you have to be there, what you're going to wear. You know what style haircut you're supposed to have. You have to shave every day. At that point when I was in, your boots had to be at a high shine. Your uniforms had to be pressed. You had things you had to do in order to keep your job. Well, what happens when all that goes away? What happens when you get out? And that first day you wake up at dark 30, shaving, putting on your PT gear, and you're like, well, I'm no longer in. How do you adjust from serving with the finest people on the planet who just bring out the best in you to now you have political correctness? Now you have to worry about, did I use the wrong pronoun? Did I use the wrong surname? Oh man, how do I convince this job to hire me when, my last 10 years of my life were spent in a Ranger regiment, and no, not me, but, just saying that out loud, and your job was to go out there and kill some of the evilest mother leg humpers in society. He's very honest about what he went through and his failures. Now, what I love, and excuse me, this is going to go out of frame for a second. There's a part in here that, I should say, a couple parts in here that I absolutely agree with. Now, he's got a wonderful phrase on page 31. It says, recently I heard someone say that there are 3 words that can cure PTSD. You're hired. And I agree with his next statement here. I believe it goes beyond that. I believe the true sense of purpose can help mitigate the toll certain stresses take on us. A true purpose in life is more potent than any medication. I cannot even remotely begin to argue with that because it's so true. Lots of veterans, when you get out, you feel lost. You feel, when you go to a job and they go, well, we're a family here. And it's like, you truly don't know family till you've had to smell MRE farts in a GP large. You truly don't know family until you're going under a hail of gunfire to get your brother who's been hit and get him into safety. That's my opinion, Yeah, I'm colored and jaded by that because I served. And I strongly identify with a lot of what he has in his books because it really, really rings true. Now, he's got another page in here. I marked that. So, forgive me. I gotta find it again. Oh, yeah, well, I don't want to read it all, but sorry with the lighting. Right there on page 207. I agree with that 100%. And I cannot believe those people still sued and were able to maintain their job and get a big bonus for the death list that they had for my brothers and sisters. That enrages me beyond all frickin' belief. But before I go off on a tangent, I have to tell you, check out his book. If you served and you've just recently transitioned out, pick up his book. It's gonna help you. Like I said, his writing style, it's like he's sitting down with you and you're having a beer at a bar and you're talking. It's an unbelievable read. It's got, well, where the hell's the price? Damn it, Doc. Can't remember exactly what I paid for this. And of course, it doesn't have the MSRP on it. Yay. Leo, if you're ever watching this, gee, thanks, Doc. Okay, well, I'm going to stop looking for it because I can't find it. And I'll even try to leave a link, down below in the description box like I'm doing recently, so you can find this on Amazon and see the price. But highly, highly recommend it. All right, if you guys have read this book, let me know what you think down below in the description box. If you've met Mr. Jenkins and had a beer with him, let me know. Let me know your experiences, I've only ever been able to interact with him via social media on live feeds from my brothers over at Combat Flip Flops. And that experience that day was phenomenal. He's not arrogant. He's not a dick. He's just Leo. And that's the only way I can put it. Everybody else, please leave me your questions, comments, hatred, whatever, down below like everybody usually does. And if you're a first-time viewer of the channel, I want to thank you so much for taking a moment of your day, that's right, your day, to view this video. Sorry, I really don't know how to make, book reviews really, really, really exciting. And instead of having me sit there and, hold it up in front of me like I usually do, I figured I'd choose this because, honestly, there's no pictures in there. And no one really wants to see my ugly butt anyway, so I figured I'd do it this way for now. Now, you're going to see a little symbol popping up right down here. That's going to be my company logo. I'd like you to please go click on that. That's going to bring you right to subscribe. And after you've clicked on subscribe, please destroy that bell icon that's right next to it. That's going to inform you every single time I upload a brand new video. Now, this isn't going to be a surprise to anybody, but 2 videos are going to pop up over here. Those are going to be videos that YouTube is going to select from my catalog that they think are going to be a great viewing experience for you. There we go, guys. My quick look at On Assimilation, A Ranger's Return from War by incredible author Leo Jenkins. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have an incredible day.